Hello and welcome back to Hoops and Football. Shannon here, as usual. I've decided to do another... this one's more of a rumour. Usually the ones I normally do when it comes towards trading, it's normally just people that I think, as an opinion, that I think Richmond should go after, or types of players we should go after. Same as when I do draft picks, or I do trading picks, trading players, drafting players. Just so everyone knows, it is just my personal opinion. I do not have any contacts with clubs, with recruiters, nothing like that. I know if there's a few people out there that have contacts whilst they're doing these content, but this is just me giving my personal opinion, and obviously some things here and there that I read. But I have seen a fair few rumours about this one player, so I thought, let's make a video about it. It does make a bit of sense for Richmond to get him, and it could be a cheap sort of bargain type of player to bring in. He matches the age demographic of the young Richmond players, but also comes coming from a good club with experience of being around a clubs trying to win premiership, so finals club. So the professionalism is a lot higher than it would be for such a young club like Richmond, where some of the most of our players at Richmond haven't played finals or know what it's like to even play a full season. So the is not the player I had set up. Where did that go? Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. How have I gone past it? Hang on. I had his name there. There we go. I could be saying it wrong, but it's Angus Sheldrick. I think that's how you pronounce it. So he's from Claremont, WA. So obviously he's a WA boy. Not saying that it's a go-home factor. You might want to go back to WA. Not saying it, but some of the rumours is he's fallen out of favour over at the Sydney Swans, and he might want to change of scenery to go somewhere where he might get some more game time. So I've jumped online. I've looked up his draft profile so we can at least look at who he is meant to be as a player, or what he was touted to be as a player before he was drafted. Obviously now he's gone to Sydney Swans. He's played some games there. But the idea was just to see what he was before he came into the AFL system, to see if it's sort of along the lines of something we should be going after. But I think we should. So he's 179, so he's quite small. So he's more like a small forward to me. He's actually only weighs 86 kilos, so like he's actually quite solid for a person who's 179 centimeters. He's I'm pretty sure it's the exact same height as me, but he's got me by 3 or 4 kilos, and that's probably all just muscle as well. So he is a left foot small midfield whose attack on the ball is both strong and ruthless, and a one-touch hand draw comparison with the Western Bulldog star Tom Liberatore. So that's quite highly rated straight up when you're bringing in Tom Liberatore as a rating, or a sort of the top player they compare you to. One of the best players afield in both under-18s matches against South Australia, averaging 24 disposals. He has continued his spark form at under-18s level for his club, where he's averaged 25.6 disposals, 6.4 clearances, and 4.4 tackles a game, including starring in the finals. Given his father's represented Australia as a swimmer, it's not surprising he was a state representative in water polo, adding to his sporting CV. He missed the 2020 season due to a collarbone injury, but has also quickly made up for lost time. Tested soundly at the the NAB AFL draft combined with his 3.05 seconds in the 20 metres and an 8.36 seconds for his AFL agility run. So we can see that the speed is definitely a major key in that. Just going off his stats. Obviously, he's probably going to be generally quite fit, considering he's done water polo and his dad was a representative swimmer. Those guys seem to be built quite well when they've done that. Even just going off that with the one-touch quick hands is probably something that we do as a club definitely need to start looking for. We seem to struggle with the handballs. It's something that I look forward to when Taj plays his first game, because to me Taj Holton's that type of player with that one-touch quick handball. Shane Edwards another left footer. I definitely never say you cannot have enough left footers in the club, especially when you're meant to be a really good kick with your left foot as well. Shows you that the 3.6 clearances, another thing that we also struggle with as a club at Richmond. Clearances is not our strong suit, so Someone who in the I know it's juniors, and we're all going to say it probably goes down, but that's still quite impressive. 6.4 clearances per game, and also high tackling as well. So maybe that's a good combination to have. If you think of that for a future, he would be Taj Houghton and say Angus swapping in the midfield. So you're always going to have that small, fast, high intense clearance, one touch, left foot, agility kicker with high speed in both sprinting straight ahead and agility, so going side to side, which is what Taj is really good at as well. So look, that's a really, probably you could say it's a really exciting sort of prospect to have. Look, he's out of favour from all the reports like that I have read. I don't know whether Sydney want to trade him. Like I said, it was just the rumours that I had heard about him. So he's played 22 games. He debuted in 2022. He is 21. He's 21. So he's probably not a bad player to pick up because he's slightly older than the players that we have. He's been in a good system at the Sydney Swans under the horse. So he's going to bring a bit of professionalism with us, to us as well. I don't know what he goes for in a draft because he was drafted in the national draft at 18. So are they going to want a second round pick? Are they going to want a first round pick? And I know there's a lot of rumours going around that Sydney might want to try and trade up to get their Max King. So do Richmond maybe you do a trade down with one of our picks? So pick 4, you get their pick 7, and a couple of late firsts, a couple of late picks, and him, and then we just slide down, from 3 or 4 down one. Still allows you to get. It would probably also allow you to get points in to get Lewis Callaway. Also, you bring in Angus Clark, and then you still have 2 picks. Well, meant to be top 10. All depends on the academy bids, but you still have 2 picks in the top 10. You can still go after a Sam Grillage and a Josh Lindsay or a Fred Rodriguez. Still opens up quite a different variety of ways to do it. I'm definitely not against it. I think we're starting to see that we might need to bring in some other speed besides Morris Rioli and probably now Taj when he plays his first game. We don't have much speed that's going into the middle. I'm sorry, more focused on the middle. He can play forward as well. It probably shows that he can go forward and play, considering his height is 179, so he's not a major size midfielder. Look, guys, that's just my opinion. It's just another player of a trade rumor that I read about, and I'm definitely not against something like this. It's just small, minute pickups from other clubs to help build the club up as we go. Because if you think about that, he's age 21. He's played 22 games. By the time the players that we've drafted in the 2024 draft class, time they even get to 21, he's going to be 23, 24. He's probably going to even played that 75 games. So he's that player that we kind of need to get in now to build around with the young players. So I'm definitely all for the rumor, whether it's true or not. It's just a rumor, just things I've read off multiple platforms. But look, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like the idea of going after Angus? If it doesn't cost too much as well, that's the whole premises right there. I don't want us to overpay for someone, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And please hit that like and subscribe. Help me get to 500 subscribers by the end of the season. Go Tigers. And as always, guys, please stay safe.